Hello, welcome to Human Anatomy and Physiology. I am Miss Reese. If you would like to know a little bit more about me, you can go to course information, click on teacher introduction, and that will give you a little overview of me, things that I have done in the past, my experience in education, and my office hours. Now, keep in mind if you have a question, just send me a message whenever that's on your mind. I usually reply within 24 hours in case something's wrong or I've been sick. So I'm not really concerned so much with office hours. If you need to ask me a question, just go ahead as long as it's not in the middle of the night. You're not going to probably get a response then. But as long as it's a reasonable hour, just send me the message. I don't care. Okay. I'll get back with you within 24 hours usually. So check that out. Let's go back to syllabus. Syllabus is really important. Read through that. I'm not going to read through the whole thing for you, but one of the important things I want to highlight, if you need to contact me, Access really wants us to navigate towards use Schoology messages. Okay. I do have a email address through the University of Alabama. They prefer that your facilitator contacts me through my email. Send me a message through Schoology. Okay. Office hours, we went over that. Start date is August 3rd, 2023. End date is May 17th, 2024. We have a while to get paperwork, classroom work turned in. However, the pacing guide is really, really important, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the pacing guide is to help keep you on schedule so that you don't get behind. Obviously, if you turn in late work, I'm going to give you credit for it. But we don't want to get too far behind. The pacing guide is a guide to help keep you on schedule so that you can get everything completed in that amount of time. Late work penalty, resubmissions, bonuses, check all of that out when you have time. I'm not going to read through all of that because it would make it a super long video and I don't want to lose your focus. I want to make sure that you can find everything. Here's the pacing guide I was talking about. So I already have the due dates in red on your pacing guide. This is just a guide. If you turn in 5.01 right here, if you turn that in on January 6th, yes, you're going to get credit for it. It may take me time to get that graded. However, let's just go back to term one. If you don't do week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's August 25th and you haven't done any work, that's not a good pace because you're going to get behind and you're not going to be able to catch up. So you see what I'm saying? It is good to try to follow the pacing guide the best you can. And I know things come up and I'll work with you any way I can. All right. So materials, make sure you check that out. Once you read the student orientation here, you complete the Access Student Orientation Acknowledgement and you submit the student information sheet. You may also introduce yourself to your classmates through the student information or introduction discussion if you would like. Once you've completed these tasks, your course content is going to be released and you can get started on your work. If you have any more questions, just send me a message, Schoology message, and I'll get back to you. So Unit 1, the first unit that we're going to be completing, just an overview. You can look at the checklist, organization of the human body, homeostasis, your body staying stable despite what's going on around you, anatomical regions, quadrants, body cavities, tissues, hair, other accessory organs. This is a pretty big unit. Skin disorders, skin cancers, how to recognize skin cancers, which is very, very important. Burns, different levels, stages, burns, recovery, all of that thing, and a virtual pig dissection. So all of this is in Unit 1. So Unit 1, let's just stay on that right now. Unit 1 is a pretty large unit. However, just, most of the time, just one assignment to work through. So it looks overwhelming, but don't let it overwhelm you. I just want you to know what you're up against. I have all the due dates in. What else did I need to go over? It's can be very fast paced depending on what situation you're in. Okay, so if you need help with anything, just send me an email. Starts August 3rd, ends May 17th. We went over that. I have all the due dates in. I've got your pacing guide completed. So you can go ahead and get started on your work today if you wanted to. I do need to, what I'm working on today, because I just got the class like 1 or 2 days ago, I am working on your test passwords. As soon as I get who your facilitator is, the two that I have in class already, like the two that are already enrolled, I don't have a facilitator listed. I think I know who it is. But as soon as I get your facilitator information, and I'm working on that, I will have to send them the test passwords. I cannot give you, the student, the test passwords. Okay. It has to go to your facilitator. They have to facilitate how that test password is distributed to you or given to you. Okay. So I will get that started. I've actually got most of the test passwords done. I just need to find out who your facilitators are, and I need to get them that information. And I'm going to upload that to the resources. But if you're still there with me, if you're still awake, stay with me. That's really it, okay? So I wanted a little overview. I talked a little longer than I meant to, so I'm sorry. I appreciate it if you stayed with me. You can get started on your work. If you work really quickly and you get to a test and I haven't had a chance to contact your facilitator, shoot me a message. I will get with them. I've got all that information completed. I've just got to get that to them. That's all I had to go over. Welcome to the class. I will be posting some videos on some of your work, just supplemental, just to kind of help is what that means, to make sure that you understand something. If there was an assignment that you missed some questions, I may make a little video and say this is what it was supposed to be. That's not that I'm getting on to you. That's not that I'm saying you did anything wrong. That's just part of my job to make sure that I'm following up with the students and communicating with you, because this is a unique environment with an online class. I'm not with you in the classroom every day. So I'm going to be communicating in some different ways. That's it. I'm going to stop. I promise. If you have any questions, send me a Schoology message. I love getting messages. You're never going to bother me. Ask me any question, and I will get back with you. I hope you have a great week, and I'm super excited to have you in my class. See ya.